This is the highest height elevation you can achieve in this level. Hey everybody, welcome once again to the month of the Fool! Fool's Gold. Today on the agenda is Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Probably the most mediocre Dragon Ball Z game ever released. With a few noteworthy exceptions. Not terrible, just mediocre. Which makes it perfect for this theme. Especially if you were expecting something better. You can't even use the analog stick here, which is kind of weird. Accessing memory card, yeah. Normal, hard, or easy? I'm boring. One player. Why not? The Arrival.
Goku!
Yeah, Goku.
Years ago, a child of the monstrous Saiyan race was sent across the galaxy to Earth on a mission of destruction. However, his Saiyan programming was erased when he fell from a high cliff into the greatest adventure of all time. That boy was Goku, and armed with his otherworldly Saiyan powers, he embarked on a quest for the 7 magic Dragon Balls, one that pitted him against the strongest fighters on the globe. Goku honed his skills under the watchful eye of the legendary Master Roshi. But when his strength quickly surpassed that of his teacher, he set out into the world. Not as its destroyer, as the Saiyans intended, but as its greatest defender. Goku traveled far and wide, battling the evil forces that sought to take control of the Dragon Balls for their own selfish desires. With the power of right on his side, he defeated the notorious Red Ribbon Army. And when the Demon King Piccolo rose from the shadows, bent on world domination, Goku was once again there to save the day. Now a new threat has emerged, and Goku stands ready to meet the challenge. The evil Saiyan Radditz has come to Earth and kidnapped Goku's son, thus setting in motion a chain of events that will take Goku far beyond the world he has sworn to protect, and force him to test his might against the most powerful villains the universe has ever known. Will Goku prevail against these deadly foes? It's all up to you as the adventure continues.
It's all up to you! That's great. Clear the path to Radditz, collect 4 Z coins, purchase a special move upgrade, defeat Radditz. Okay, sure, why not? Let's fight, Pilgrim! Fight me, Pilgrim! Hey. No defending yourself! How dare you! I'm supposed to just button mash to victory. That's how these work. I'm well versed in the art of beat-em-ups. Did you just explode on me? Did you just try to Yamcha me? How foolish of you. Thinking I would be that easily. Some of this, huh? Right, okay, let's try different moves, huh? Okay, that's a kick. I'm trying to do different button mashes, but it's not working. It seems all you can do is just press one button continuously until it happens. So this is how you block. Obviously you can fly. To some extent, you can't go up and down. But you can keep your height elevation. It's not so much flying as it is floating. Everyone floats down here. Although technically, what's the difference between flying and floating? What I mean is I'm floating by staying at the same height elevation. But I mean, a balloon is considered floating, and it's moving upward. You wouldn't say that a balloon is flying. Maybe it's because it's not doing anything of its own accord. Hey. Okay, up the priority chart. Oh, darn it. Really, I can't get up to it. But I can shoot at it. that thing is weak. That's fine. This is fine. Take this. Yeah, you see why it's... Oh boy. I get a Senzu Bean. I think that automatically restores you if you run out of health. It's like a fairy in Zelda. Take this. What do you think of that, huh? Chuckles? And you run by going in the same location for a few seconds. Maybe not even the same location. Just keep running. Take this. Maybe I should be careful about blowing through all my ki. Although I think there's a way to charge it up. I don't remember. I have played this game before, but I don't remember anything about it, to be honest. Well, it goes through the Cell Saga, but you knew that already. Does not include the Boo Saga. Okay, here we go. You gotta hold R and then A. So I can just spam Ki
You
Blast.
must purchase the special move upgrade to destroy these large boulders.
Right. Thanks, Master Roshi. You're definitely watching my back and not just trying to sell me something. Am I right? Another Z-coin.
Mission complete! You now have enough Z-coins to purchase a new skill.
Okay, Bulma. Team upgrade, special move. Notice how those two are, you don't have enough. That's by design, of course. Ah! Very nice. Oh boy. I really can just spam them. I mean, they can get close though. Or shoot me with blasts of their own. Of course, the ones that actually shoot blasts are pretty weak. Seemingly. So I assumed erroneously this one's clearly tougher. Well, because it's not on a cliffside. They compensate by being weaker. If they're on the cliffside, see, clearly.
There are still enemies in this area.
Hey. Who really cares if there are enemies in the area, though? I mean, I guess Goku would because he likes fighting, but... Hey. It was trying to self-destruct on me. It's very rude, you know that, right? You know how rude that is? Because that is very rude.
Don't mess with me!
1200, not bad.
Goku and Piccolo, the Earth's two greatest fighters, confront the Saiyan invader Radditz. Though his son is still locked away in the Saiyan space pod, Goku refuses to submit to Radditz's demands. He vows to defeat Radditz and save the Earth, or die trying.
Or die trying.
Teach you a lesson, fool. We'll see about that.
Oh geez, he
You
got the
can
first
block
move.
enemy ki attacks with your own ki attacks.
Take this. Ha! Take that, prick.
Die!
Give it up. There's no use.
Can I just spam Kamehameha waves? I mean, I can recharge my ki pretty quickly. Maybe it's viable. Then again, he seems pretty stupid. AI seems pretty easy to exploit, if I'm being honest. Take this. Lol. Oh boy. And he's going to return the favor, isn't he? Oh, jeebus. Listen to this action, huh? I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over again. Oh, cool, I can fly. I can do it while I'm flying. That ought to make things a little easier. Take this. Clever bastard. See you do this, though. Oh, clever bastard. Holy crap. Damn. I've got a sensu beam, though. Good, that does work.
Take this!
Hey, no fair. No fair, man, no fair. But some of this action, huh? Oh, you son of a bitch. He does so much damage. Especially for being the first boss of the game. He's trying to catch up with me. It's kind of cute. Hey, now that is just not fair. How about some of this? Don't know what I thought that would do. I mean, actually hit him for one. Oh boy. Now that's just not fair. He can just teleport behind you anytime he wants. It's a little messed up for me. Then he can just do that, then he can just spam that. Okay, let's try that again.
We'll see about that.
Why didn't it work the first time? Doesn't make any sense. Did I just have to have good timing? I love how I'm complaining about him spamming moves when I'm just trying to spam the Kamehameha wave on him. Really sucks, though. Oh, jeez, my aim sucks. Watch him use another teleportation. Yep, told you. Oh, holy crap. What's some of this action, huh? In the completely wrong direction, I do. Can't even tell where it's gonna fire. And he's just gonna spam this move out again, which is cheap as fuck. Come on, you cannot deny that's a pretty cheap-ass move, man. At least the Kamehameha wave has to actually hit the target. It doesn't just automatically teleport next to the person and then hit them. Just seems messed up, you know?
We'll see about that.
Must actually land, you know? You see, sometimes you can just spam teleportations. Both to hit me and to avoid my own attacks. That just seems cheap as hell. That's cheap as hell, man!
We'll see about that.
Especially because he does it for free. There's no kind of energy meter that he has to expend like I do.
We'll see about that.
You can just do a Kamehameha wave. He just does it for free. Doesn't matter at all. He just does it for free. So, part of this is engaging.
Enemy key attacks with your own key attacks.
Yeah, that would be helpful if I saw them coming. Unfortunately, I don't. Oh boy. Even when he doesn't dodge, I just straight up miss. Senzu bean, huh? I'm sure giving me an extra life will do me a damn bit of good. I mean, I got him down to half somehow.
Is that all you got?
I don't know how I managed to get him down to half the first time. It was just luck. Clearly. Look at that! He just teleports whenever he wants. This seems ridiculous, man.
You die!
Of course I'm gonna die, because you can teleport. You can exploit that, can't you? And it just now occurred to me that I can lock on. Why can I lock on but do nothing else?
There's no chance. We'll see about that.
I can't do anything else. No, I do not accept that. I do not accept that.
We'll see about that.
This seems cheap. Seems like a cheap way of making difficulty, but then again, what the hell do I know, huh? I can only get comboed.
You can block enemy key attacks with...
Shut the hell up,
We'll
Kami.
see about that.
You know that damn well that is not true. That is not a reliable way of blocking. Oh, cool, that actually did something. I'm actually shocked. I guess we can get him in a melee strike.
I haven't even started yet.
I guess if you got him down, you can capitalize off of that. That's more effective. Let's go get that sensu bean then. Clearly I've just been doing things wrong. I've just been spamming Kamehameha moves when I shouldn't have been. Maybe he wasn't cheap. Maybe he was preventing me from being cheap, and I didn't see that. Oh boy. Hey. Okay, it hit you anyway. Way to go. Oh, crap. Hey, quit doing that. Quit doing that. Especially since your combos are so much harder hitting than mine. Oh, crap.
Now you die!
This is only the beginning.
So
You
much for
can
being
block enemy key attacks with your own key attacks.
I'm well aware of that, Mr. Kami. I just called you Mr. Popo, didn't I? Really don't care at this point. You're whatever I want you to be. There is no way out of that. It's pretty much just, well, screw you. And he teleports into it, too. Like a cheap bastard. So now that isn't quite so bad. Because at least that he had to physically come up to me. And he's off screen.
Give it up. There's no use.
How about this? Some of this action, huh? What's that, huh? There. Got around you, didn't
Desperate to
I?
help his father, young Gohan's anger explodes, and the incredible powers sleeping within him are momentarily awakened. Gohan attacks, and lands a critical blow that weakens the evil Radditz. Goku summons the last of his strength, and in a valiant effort, sacrifices his own life to ensure the villain's defeat and save the human race from utter destruction. The battle won, Piccolo is confident that Goku's friends will use the power of the Dragon Balls to wish the fallen hero back to life. But with his final words, Radditz dashes Piccolo's hopes by informing him that two even more powerful Saiyans are on their way to Earth. In 1 year, they will arrive, and they will stop at nothing to have the Dragon Balls for their own evil purposes.
I see the game's a little censored, too. And by that I mean the blood was removed from his mouth. I wonder what this game was rated. I think it was rated T, which kind of makes that not make much sense, but then again it was
The
from
mighty Nappa.
the GameCube era.
In Otherworld, Goku embarks on a quest to reach the legendary martial arts master King Kai, hoping to receive training that will aid him in the coming battle against the Saiyans. Meanwhile, Piccolo labors to teach Gohan the art of fighting with a severe training regimen designed to unlock the youngster's hidden potential. And after 1 year, just as Radditz predicted, the evil Saiyans, Vegeta, and Nappa arrive on Earth with an army of mindless Cybermen at their disposal. They quickly draw the battle lines for the inevitable showdown against the Z-Warriors.
Spooky. Find 7 Dragon Balls to wish Goku back to life, clear the area of Cybermen, battle Nappa. Should be fun. Now, it's not fair. What were the Cybermen doing there before then? Like the orange ones. You know, this ain't worth it. Hey, 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 hey! These are getting tougher. Just regular Cybermen are kicking my ass now. Take this. Oh, they can block instantly after attacking because that makes sense. Now, typically you're supposed to wait for an opening, but here, nope. Why should we do that? There is no opening, there's just random luck. I mean, I guess if you do it while they're attacking, but good luck. Good luck not just getting into a combo. That's all I gotta say. Good luck, boyo. Good friggin' luck. Especially since they're also capable of Ki Blast. They're much tougher. Friggin' hell.
Let's go!
Should have just did this from the beginning. You jackass.
Let's go!
Oh, crap.
Let's go!
Take that. Just spam special moves. Don't even try to use regular fighting moves. Because that's just gonna kill you. Anyway, Dragon Ball time. Awesome. Awesome to the max. Bruh. 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 Ah, that's wonderful. What are those, Cell Juniors? They look like Cell Juniors. Except, not so junior anymore.
Let's go!
How about some of this action, huh? I see you're tougher. And you hit harder, too. Well done.
Let's go!
Some of this. You get an automatic dodge if you just move the analog stick at the right time. Maybe I should have been checking that out. Maybe it's my fault. Probably. Maybe instead of calling the game cheap, maybe I should actually learn how it works. Something I clearly am not good at doing. Using a shockwave? Really? Okay. It's gonna encourage me to spam special moves, you know that, right? If I can't get too close to you, then whatever. Just gonna spam key attacks then. Then again, this is Dragon Ball Z, so par for the course, huh? See, look at that. It's funny. It's almost sad how stupidly effective this is. I mean, your punches are basically useless. But hey, I guess that's how this works, huh? They compensate by making it easy to charge up your ki. So I guess that's handy, isn't it? Give me the yellow pill. Take this. It is how you dodge. No wonder Radditz was dodging me so readily. Didn't know that was even a thing. I apologize immensely for misjudging this very mediocre Dragon Ball Z game. Great, now we've got a new one.
Cybermen can bring more Cybermen into the fight. You must take them out.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Let's go!
Guess you brick. Oh boy. Damn you. I'm gonna get overrun at this point.
Let's
Right.
go!
Oh crap. Okay, there we go. About to say. There we go, that's more like it. Uh-oh. Self-destructing bastard. I know you're self-destructive, but that doesn't mean you have to take me with you.
Let's go!
Huh. Once you just start spamming special moves, funny how the game just takes a turn, doesn't it?
Let's go!
Like that. Okay, one of you hit me. Well done. Already just killed one of you.
Let's go!
Really think I'm impressed by that? Get out of here.
Let's go!
You ran right into it. Way to go. Pathetic fool. Excellent. More Z coins. Maybe I'll be able to get more stuff. Probably. So glad I know how to power up. Yellow pill. I don't even know what the yellow pills do, but I must have them. I'm convinced that I must have them. That is to my benefit or something. Probably. The feeling Nappa is just beyond that point. But I still need 2 more Dragon Balls to go. You know, the C-stick is basically useless here because the camera angle's being predetermined. Real shame. This could have had potential. Can you imagine a 3D open world Dragon Ball Z game? In fact, I'm pretty sure they exist already, but you know what I mean. This could have had that potential. This could have been the potential to be that if it wasn't for the fact that it is overly restrictive. The combat is basically mediocre. And it doesn't seem like it gives you much freedom at all. Basically just a 3D beat 'em up, really. And not even particularly good at that. Although the glitchiness around the edges where things are popping in, that can be understood because I'm using a widescreen hack. So I will not begrudge the game for that, but I will begrudge it for its mediocrity in other fields. I think you gotta go to the very end and then you can go back because you have to have the higher height elevation. I guess that was something they were proud of to have made. Forcing you to go back. Forcing you to backtrack in the sky. There we go. Oh, okay then. That's lovely. I'll go up here. and then I'll jump off of here. And this is the highest height elevation you can achieve in this level. And as I fly around for Z-Coins and probably the remaining 2 Dragon Balls, I'm gonna have to say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like rockin' the Dragon Ball Z. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. It's kind of funny that he uses Z-Coins. But then again, maybe it's Zenny, who knows? But Zenny is based off of Yen, so it's not quite this. But anyway, see you later. Okay, there, the ball was right there. I did not need to fly to do that. Bye-bye now.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.